Hey everybody, it's Mike, Rocky Ridge. I just released my 2024 young birds. As you can see, I have several. I had a big problem yesterday with a hawk attack, and I lost a few young birds. But you know, that's just something that happens, and you have to put up with it. I think there's, I don't know, probably around 80, 85 that I still have. So I have a few more that I'm going to bring out, probably about 6 more, and then that'll be it for this year. You know, got a few young ones here that still not adventurous enough to take flight, which was a good thing yesterday when the hawk came, because they just didn't fly, and they kind of, if they did, I would have probably lost them too. But yeah, these are real young. Let's see how many are inside here. Yeah, that one there, he's absolutely huge, and I thought he was just real lazy. He's just out of the nest, but every time I look at him, he's sitting down. But I noticed today when he was walking, he's got kind of a little bit of a limp. So, not real bad, but earlier he was limping, so I don't know. His grandmother was huge like that too, but she would only produce one baby per round, so I ended up giving her away. But all the babies that she produced were exceptional, so I'm glad to still have that bloodline. I know a lot of people say that, you know, the good breeders produce the good racers, but simply not true. She never produced more than one baby, and they were all exceptional racers. So, but anyway, these are real young. Just came out here. But anyway, let's see how they're flying out here. Yeah, they're kind of low today. Keeping it low, probably because there's some newbies in there, and that's all they do is circle low. They go around the yard. I don't separate my my rounds, like I know a lot of people hold the third round back and release them separate. I never found that to be useful. They fly when they're ready. I don't think you ever lose babies because of they're mixed with older ones. You see what the young ones do. They sit right there. When they're ready, they fly. So that's my experience with it anyway. Yeah, so I haven't made a video for quite a while because I got very sick. I don't know, the last 2 weeks I'm still not quite myself yet. You can see the grass is all growing up here. I haven't been able to do anything. It's quite a mess around here, but my son helped me out a lot, and we got the chores done, and I was able to just kind of skimp on by, you know. I started making a video on my last old bird pigeon race, and I never finished it. But the race, the A race, was all my hens, and they did terrible. They didn't have any good returns at all. And then the B race, I got 2nd and 3rd on the club, and I think it was 8th and 9th on the combine. So out of, I think it was about 110 pigeons that returned from that race. So 8th and 9th, that's not too bad. That's a real young one too, that black one right there. That one was actually hatched right inside this racing loft for the old birds. I lost his mother on a race, but the father continued feeding him. Some of these fathers are unbelievable. This father right here. Wow, I can't even believe he's off the nest. I have a father that hatched that baby all by himself and is raising it. And I just gotta really hand it to him. That's him right there. Because there was some cold nights, and The cockbirds usually don't sit on the eggs at nighttime, but he did not give up on that egg, and got a nice baby there. So the mother, you know, obviously I lost it on a race, and she was a grizzle. So I don't think that's going to be a grizzle, but we'll see. See how it turns out. You know, they got pretty out of shape when I was sick, so I don't think putting them on a 450-mile race at this point would be a good idea. I didn't get to train them, so save them for next year. Yesterday I did let them out with the young birds, and they all flew together and had a nice time. Let's see. Yeah, they're still flying low. I think once the younger ones drop off, probably the older ones will go off ranging for a while. It's kind of weird because they were ranging for up to an hour, and then all of a sudden they stopped doing that, and they're pretty much sticking close to home. Maybe they had a bad experience or something when they were out. They are pretty capable of ranging long distance. But anyway, I just thought I'd make a video, even though I knew it wasn't going to be a really great one. I'm just getting back into things. I can show my high flyers. Well, yesterday I did manage to cut a hole here and make the ramp to go to my truck for when I start training toss these guys, you know, so they can come out there and go in there and go into the truck. I have 4 nice high flyer babies. Let's see if I can get a closer look at those. Got 2 there and 2 there, and the mother's on 2 fertile eggs again. And then I have 2 fertile eggs in that corner over there. So before you know it, I'm going to be trying out flying Pakastani Highfliers and see how that goes. I've been wanting to try that for a very long time, and I was able to get these pairs, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Yeah, it looks like they're getting a little bit higher now. They want to fly. They definitely, that's definitely their favorite, that's for sure. It's not really a clear day today, and yesterday when the hawk came, it was actually raining. So that might have been another reason why I lost a few babies, because it, you know, wasn't a sunny day and they probably couldn't navigate their way back. On the race team, I'll show you the 2 cockbirds that did really well. That grizzle right there, that's the first one to clock in. And that was a 266 mile race. And the number 2 bird was that one right there, which is a pure muleman. And I will say he was in much better shape after trapping and everything. He was starting to chase the girls around and everything, but this guy here, this grizzle, was really tired, really beat, and he didn't want to be bothered, and he just sat on his perch. So to me that's the winner of the day right there, that muleman. So anyway, that was 2 weeks ago. They're racing today, and I couldn't bring the birds upstate. It's a 3-hour round trip to drop these birds off, and I just couldn't do it. So they're not racing. Next week is a real short race. It's only like 45 miles. It's the race before the 500-mile race. and I might bring them to the 45-mile race just for the fun of it. I mean, it's not really a race. It's just like keeping them in practice while they rest for the big race. But that's Big Money's daughter, and that's a Mona Lisa, and a Muleman. I got a Trenton around here that does really well too. It's actually half Trenton. That's that guy right there. Does really well. It's a long distance type. Let's see what's going on outside. They're still cranking around, low altitude here. It's kind of humid today. Real nice guy from Michigan sent me four babies to try them out here, and unfortunately one of the ones that I lost yesterday was one of those, which is real easy to tell because it's brown. It's a red check, and it's not here anymore. But the other three are still here. That one in the doorway over there, that's one of them. And then another friend from California sent me that one right there, and its nest mate, which I think it's probably that one. I clipped their wings because they were just too strong when I got them. I clipped all three flights, 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then I pulled them out a week later. It was kind of nice because the mother of those birds, they're Gabby Vanderblies, and he wanted a hen to breed to a real nice cock that he had, and I didn't really want to sell her, but he really wanted it, so I sent it to him, and he surprised me with 2 babies from that pair, which is, I mean, pigeon people are real nice people. I don't usually see them hanging around in a tree like that, but I just want these guys to really get comfortable in the whole area, and just be happy around here, you know, and I think that makes a difference. I've been leaving the young birds out way longer than ever before. See how the birds just came down? I used to trap them, like right now, make sure they were real hungry and trap them, and that was it. So they would be out maybe, you know, half an hour or so. I leave these guys out 2 or 3 hours, and I'm not sure. If what method is better for what reason, but I know they spend a lot of time on that red clay down there, and I really took a close look at what they're doing, and they actually eat it. I see them swallowing the little pebbles and the little red clay, you know. So it's obviously it's not hurting them. I don't have any sick birds or anything. So it you know, must be something that they need, and that they need for their digestion or whatever. One thing, the birds are beautiful. They look wonderful. The feathers are really, you know, after they come out of the juvenile molt, they're looking like yearlings already. Some of them have the iridescent shine on their neck and all that good stuff. This one's very young. That's one of Big Money's babies. And all the black eagles are pretty much the oldest birds that I have here. And they're kind of a pest because, you know, the cockbirds, they're already trying to mate and everything. And a lot of the babies, they're just looking at them like they don't really understand what's going on. But been having a lot of fun. You know, when I was sick, I would just sit in my chair over here, set up my chair, and just sit there, watch them for an hour and a half or so. And I like to have a lot of young birds because you do lose them. And I know a lot of people say you should have a small team. If you got a nice big loft, why would you want to have a small team of birds? Have a lot of them. This is you know, pure enjoyment. You look around and there's nothing more fun than this. These are all my little buddies and just really having a good time. And it's about 3:30 in the afternoon right now. All right, I just called all the young birds in, and I had the food in their feeders already, and they kind of beat me in here, so I guess they were a little bit more hungry than I thought. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.